No, it didn't. Did that help? I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I don't know what's going on with that mic, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. That's very weird. So weird. What's my, like, I feel like there's like something in the view. I don't know. I don't even know. Hello. How are we doing tonight? And how is that for a welcome in? Welcoming in. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's my microphone cord, because I thought it was StreamYard, but I think it's a me problem because I've unplugged the microphone cord and then plugged it back in and it was fine. So I think that's what it is. I think I probably had that cord maybe stretched. It's a really good cord, so I shouldn't be stretching it. But I think that might be what it is. I think that plugs into here. Okay, yeah, I don't want to mess with it. So I'm just going to go with it. So welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we usually don't have tech issues, but every once in a while we do, And it was today. And I'm so sorry about your ears because you guys probably had it like the volume up. You're probably jamming out to the music, that sweet StreamYard music they give you to listen to. Well, I give you guys to listen to because I never go download another song. I don't think I can know how to download another song. But welcome in, everybody. We're here. We're here now. We're all here now. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Catherine. Welcome in, everybody. I won't say hi to everybody, but I'll say hi to as many people as I can. Hey, Pooh Bear. Hey, Judy. Welcome in, everybody. Shelly. Hey, Ivy. I saw you were in here. I was like, I haven't seen Ivy in a while. Sailor. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Nina's Girl. Thanks for being so patient. Hey, Black Widow Channel. Hey, Rex. Bad names, he said. Hey, Jude. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everybody in here. If you guys don't mind taking a second, hit the like button, all the buttons, and we'll get into tonight's live since I already, hurt your ears, man. Let me send a link. You are a member, though. You are a member. I'll send on the link in the chat. I'll put the link for the membership in the chat if you guys want to join our awesome channel here. I'll get there. I'll get back on track of where we were here in a minute. There we go. I have to like reprogram myself since everything kind of went wrong right before the live. I forgot to introduce my co-hosts are here. They're sleeping. They're taking a snooze right now. So they're sleeping. But I was going to actually come on and do something different. I was just going to do like some true crime updates or something. But as I'm sitting in here, getting my live together, I saw that Nick, our friend Nick, the hat, and I'm exaggerating when I say our friend. He put up a video on his YouTube. Now, has anyone seen it? Because I got through 7 seconds of it. I lost my mind. I was laughing. Vincent probably thinks I'm going nuts. I had to stop it and say, like, I have to go live and this has to be a full-on commentary kind of live because this guy's got duct tape on his mouth. He's got okay, so just ride with me with this. Just ride with me. Ride with me. Okay. So if you don't know what's going on, if you have no clue what I'm talking about, we're talking about the behind the scenes of the Sebastian Rogers case. There's been nothing new on Sebastian's case ever since it started because there has not been any evidence to show that there was anything that happened. So we've all been kind of sitting here in this limbo the last 6 months. Well, the last like 2 weeks or maybe I don't even think it's been that long. I think last week. Okay, so within the last week, we've had this whole community has been infiltrated with so many different people. We had Nick the Hat come out, him, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Bullhorn Betty, Seth, and Tony. Seemed like they're like the new group of people now. Seems like they're like the new group of people. Well, Nick the Hat, we've been commentating on a lot of his videos because a lot of his videos have a lot of misinformation in them. So we were just kind of, just putting out the information that we were trying to, we were just trying to show. I was just trying to show you guys, like, look at this cat. He didn't know his head from a hole in the wall. So his head from his ass is what I wanted to say. But he himself And Dwayne the dog Chapman, they both came out, and their attorney, Mr. Is it Joseph Lisnick, and they've all come out with these posts in the last couple of days since last night. And I'm pretty sure Chris and Katie got a C&D on our dude Nick the Hat because he's shutting up. He's shutting up, but he's not appreciating it, but he's shutting up, which is, I guess, a little more than I could say for Betty. Betty didn't shut up at all. Betty was like, I'm not doing it. So the other day, I don't know why I say that so much. The other day I was reading the Twitter post to you guys, or X post, and I remember they were worded a certain way with the Jennifer Coffindoffer interview they're supposed to do tomorrow. So they were supposed to go on Jennifer Coffindoffer tomorrow, the dog, and the bounty hunter, and Nick the Hat. Those two were supposed to be like in collabs with Jennifer Coffindoffer, and they were supposed to do like a podcast episode on her channel tomorrow. Well, when I was looking at it, it says here, so I'm going to show you this one. This post here, it says it's from the law offices of Joseph Lisnick. Now, just hear me how this sounds when I read it. Mr. Lisnick will be joining at Coffindoffer FBI and at Nick the Hat this Friday to discuss the ongoing search for Sebastian Rogers. And yes, contrary to the rumors, we're not using truth serum, but if we were, the case would be solved by now. It's like a dumb, that's like kind of dumb. Do you know Hong? Michelle? Is that his real name? That's his new friend. That's all. Well, Nick has a friend now named Hong. I don't know if it's the same one you're talking about, but that's the new member of their group. I should have mentioned him, huh? The new member of the band. Does anyone think they're seriously working? Probably not working. Well, I hope no one thinks that, because they're not going to get paid. So in this Twitter post, or I would say that X post, it says Mr. Lisnick Lisnick will be joining. So I don't know why he refers to himself in the third person in this email, but in my opinion, this is how I think it played out. This is just my opinion. I think that Jennifer Coffindoffer thought she was getting Nick the Hat and Dog the Bounty Hunter, when in fact she was really just getting this Joseph Lisnick and Nick the Hat. And so she canceled the show, or she canceled it because they got a C&D on them, and that could be why too. But I think that I think that Nick got a C&D put on him from Katie and Chris. It's kind of laughable because it's like remember Seth sent all those C&Ds out. How about that? And Katie and Chris stayed quiet. They just, you know what I mean? Like Katie and Chris have just stayed quiet. They've just stayed quiet, man. When they do like decide, they're always going to be bad for somebody, because they're saving up all their little Easter eggs and putting them in their basket. You know, Seth's out here just throwing his. Like, can you catch this one? Like really. So we'll go up here a little bit. This is Nick's post. So I wanted to come up here and show you. Actually, I gotta go up a little bit more. Okay, so September 11th, it says, death threats in my DMs. They're getting opened, but not by me. They appreciate your anonymous tips. Keep them coming, I guess. So the first thing he says anything about threats, but he's saying death threats. So like, who's de-threatening you? Like little old grandmas? Who is doing it? Because as far as I know, most of the people that are watching Sebastian's case online are women. No offense to us. And we're all, what, 50s or older? 40s or older? We're older women. I'm including myself in that. Like, really, what are we gonna do to what am I gonna do to somebody? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna de-threaten someone on the internet? Like, to the point where I don't know, it would you know what I mean? You'd have to, like, really be having to really be going after this person, like, for them to like, for you to have to, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, show proof. Cat's life, I'm here. Hey, cat's life. I just became a grandma. Well, you know what I mean, Brandy one. I'm not a grandma yet, but I'm surprised I'm not. I mean, I could be, you know what I mean? Like, if I had a kid, yeah, I could be though. Definitely. But I'm like, what do you like? Why are I'm just so sick of everybody. It's like women too, like Terry Lynn saying that like someone slashed her tires. And then, you know, you have people like CJ was out there. He said that people were threatening him. I've never seen any proof of any of it. That's all. Just upsets me because I'm just like, what are we going to do? What am I going to do to you? I'm not going to do nothing. Like, who's sending the D threats, you know? Y'all be out, y'all be crazy. Y'all wild now. That's what it is. He'll pull a phone out of his shoe. Maybe. You never know. Hey, Deborah. How old is your baby? Grandbaby, actually, Brandy. I should have asked you. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah. How old is your grandbaby? We just got ourselves a couple of grandbabies in the from Cheryl and her daughter just had a couple, two of them at once. Look at that. Two. Now we got another one, another grandbaby. Man, that's exciting. My brother has 5 kids. I hope they all have a bunch of kids. All his kids, I hope they all have a bunch of kids too. Um, so here it said, you know, Nick retweeted from Jennifer Coffindoffer, renewed search for Sebastian Rogers. At Dog the Bounty Hunter and Nick the Hat will or have joined resources to help find Sebastian. Looking forward to updates this Friday at 2 p.m. And I was like, oh, okay, that'd be nice. I would like to see what, you know, has to be said there. Um, this is just like about hate. Okay, all right, right here for the 11th. For the next few days, due to the unusual threats, both indirect and direct, updates will be pre-recorded until the until the attorneys assess the threats. Team Sebastian, America will soon be watching. Where have I heard that? Like something about I don't know. That just sounds familiar. That last bit of that. America will soon be watching. That sounds familiar. Yeah. Is anybody going to tell him that Nick the Hat, the country's been watching? Because you guys are all from all over the world. You're not just from, you know, United States, not at all. Actually, some of you guys are not even like near the United States, and I thought you were. But shoot, I just found out today the plunder was from Ohio. I didn't even know she was from Ohio. I'm learning stuff every day. Okay, so what else did he say? We're gonna get into his video because that's where the true it's just I only got these 7 seconds of it, like I said, and I was laughing too hard. I wanted to show you what he said last night. Maybe it's up here. Oh yeah, so Jennifer Coffindoffer says, "Hi, all apologies," and he retweeted this. "I have to reschedule our Friday live. We'll keep everyone posted. Looking forward to updates soon from those in Tennessee with boots on the ground." Well, we know SF ain't gonna give you nothing. Stay tuned. Eye on the ball in terms of advocating for Sebastian Rogers. The Delphi case? Pooh Bear, that's what I thought. I thought that's what it was. They're attorneys, right? I thought that's what it was. Journalists start journalism. Whatever he says to him, yeah. Okay. I really thought that's what the case it was, but I was like, am I just, you know, thinking things? Well, she'll give anyone 30 minutes of her time for $1,000. I mean, I know that. I mean, and if she likes you, she'll give you a little more time. She'll like do like a Q&A. She'll be like, oh, I can, she'll go, oh, like a couple extra minutes. I can stay for a couple questions. That's not how she talks. I'm not very good at doing impersonations, but you know. So then 8 hours ago, Hashtag Sebastian Rogers. All coverage, live or pre-recorded, pertaining to Sebastian Rogers has been paused due to the influx of threats. Shortly after 11 a.m., I was instructed to refrain from the matter pending an investigation and advance. I'm sorry, advice and advice from our legal counsel. In addition to a legal demand that is being honored, however, avenues are being rapidly explored at the state and federal levels for relief. Now, I believe what I've heard, they truly don't want to find him, or as one person said, we will never find him. Yes, we will continue sending leads. So, I mean, I think it's a C&D, and I hope that's what it is. I hope. Oh, okay. Thank you, Pooh Bear. I couldn't remember. I remember hearing it. I just couldn't remember exactly where I heard it. But I thought it was Delphi. Man, powerful stuff. When it's like, I don't know. I don't like regurgitated things like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was powerful when they said it in the moment. Go find yourself something else to say. Also, the tape across the mouth, that's like, I mean, that's so old. My mom did that like 12 years ago with duct tape. It was a bitch to get off. I bet you he is crying tonight, boys and girls. Because yeah. So, that was Nick. I want to show you what, um, I think I already showed you that. Yeah, I don't have to show you that actually. So, the only other thing was the attorney, he came out and he said something about, everything. Let me get his, um, name. I know that it's Joseph Lasniak. I just don't want to like have to type it in because I won't probably ever find him. There he is. I'm like, where is the guy at? Okay. So, followed by Jules, the canine person. Huh. That's weird. Everybody knows everybody, knows everybody. I mean, there's only 235 people that follow this guy. So I wanted to read you this because he's got this is supposed to be their attorney, I guess. Now, who's attorney? I don't know. I'm not sure who's attorney. I don't know if it's dogs, if it's Seth's or Sean's, or if it's Nick's, or if it's Tony's or BH. Well, it's not BHB's. She's got her own frizzle and frizzle. So I don't know. It's just very strange. Very, very strange. Says for immediate release, the law offices of Joseph Lesnick. Legal action imminent amid threats and interference in the search for missing teen Sebastian Rogers. September 12th, that was today. That's today. We have received threats of all kinds, from minor warnings to serious and grave threats. We take these extremely seriously and will not stand for, tolerate, or accept such actions in any form. Wealthy, powerful individuals, including those in law enforcement, must understand that there are rules and boundaries that must be respected. Power only responds to power. You tell me how you guys think. People rely on the media and content creators alike to assert and protect their rights, and many are trying to help in the search for Sebastian Rogers. However, some social media influencers and individuals have incited angry mobs, driving away those who are trying to assist, including the number one bounty hunter in the world, who is more than equipped to aid in this search. This behavior has only hindered efforts and fueled chaos. Who's really the number one bounty hunter in the world? Because he's 71 years old. There's no way it's him. Oh, man, here we go. Okay, well, the first one that comes up is Bob Fett. Bob Fett? Boba Fett. Don't know. Don't know what that means. Is this for some, or maybe this is for a game. I don't know. Maybe it's giving me an AI thing. Let's see. What's this? Huh. Who's his son? Is his son on this list? Leland? He's number 9. I think these go by like these are going by like I think popularity. Mickey Free. I'm just reading off the list. I'm gonna have to look into that. Thank you for becoming a member, Deflectionist. And welcome in, everybody. This whole like, and I'm been doing this YouTube streaming or the StreamYard and the StreamYard Black. It looks so weird being all black screen. So I'm kind of like out of my element, I feel like, when I'm reading today. So thank you for being here, everybody. I have advised my clients to go live on, I think that he means I have not. Okay. We're going to read like he says. He says, this attorney, I have advised my clients to go live on Nick the Hat on YouTube this afternoon. Although Nick will be standing down from exercising his right to free speech as an American, we are not backing down. Sebastian Rogers remains our top priority, and while some voices may be silenced temporarily, we are ready to escalate this effort from town to town and state to state. Why don't you look in someone's backyard first? Like look in Tennessee. Okay, we don't need to be going state to state. I don't know what you guys are trying to do. I don't know what kind of weird game you're trying to play to where you can get something out of this, like a Netflix deal, or you can be traveling from town to town, covering high profile cases like boots on the ground or whatever you think you want to be doing. But this ain't it, bruh. I'm just telling you, back out while you can. This is your time to be able to be backing out. Like you could be like, they told me to shut up. I just got to shut up, man. You know, like, I mean, or you cannot. I mean, you know, or you cannot. So Sebastian Rogers remains our top priority, and he's never been your priority at all. You came in 6 months late, and you say it's been 7 months. You say that Sebastian is 16 years old when he's 15. You call, well, not, this was Dog, calls the father of the missing kid, Sean, twice. I mean, you've called Katie Kate, Nick the Hat, more times than I can count. I'm surprised that Katie Proudfoot could even get an actual like C&D on you because you say Kate so many times. Kate Proudfoot. Oh, you call her Proud Feet too. So there's that. Let's do that. We're going to do a little exercise after this. Our message is clear. While Dog the Bounty Hunter, and Nick the Hat continue to pursue this case, we will be pursuing every legal remedy available. What's this? The Honorable Bruce Lee Castor Jr., Esquire, also joins in this joint release on behalf of our clients. Who's the client? Nick the Bounty Hunter? I'm so confused. Did we gifted memberships and I didn't even see them? Oh, man. Black Widow, thank you. I didn't even see that. Thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Hey, Nonsense, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, yeah, well, the there's Rapunzel. This case is a freaking. I swear this case is like crazy. Like you look one way, you look somewhere, and then 4 other things point you this way. I was going to say something about that. And now look, I'm like, I do know that Nick the Hat owns the At Night, but that's all I know really about the At Night. I need to dig into that more. Okay, let's put it on this video because this video is just freaking comedy gold. He's got a friend. He went and got a friend. His name is Hong. And so far, 7 seconds of this I saw. I think it's, 7 seconds because I watched it twice because it was that good. And I said, I'm not going to go any further. This needs to be documented because this was funny. This was funny. This is him in the background. This is him with duct tape. You're not going to see him, I don't think, very much throughout the video. Oh, I don't Hong. Hong looks like a likable guy. You know? Hong here, he looks like a real decent dude. And I was telling Hong with the 7 seconds I listened to this, run, Hong, get out of here. We are going to devour you, Hong. The internet's going to come for him. I'm just saying it. Hong, you're too cute. He just seems real sweet. Okay, let's see what he has to say. I haven't heard what he had to say yet. So maybe he's going to make me really mad. But do you think we'll see. I am going to say also, no matter how he goes to take that duct tape off his face, it's going to feel like every single hair is coming out of his skin. My mom did that once. She put duct tape on her mouth. She thought it was funny. She thought she was doing a joke because I told her she talked too much. I was just kidding with her. I was like, you talk too much. You need duct tape on your mouth or something. And she went and she did that. And it hurt her so bad. I felt so bad for my mom. Her whole face was like red. I don't know. Maybe she was just sensitive, but Okay, now let's go back to there they are. I wonder what. Okay, so you're friends with your friend. So I don't know. You're friends with Nick or something. You get caught up with Nick. I don't know where you get. How do you get to this point where you're like, okay, I'll go on camera and I'll speak for you. You put some duct tape on your mouth. Let's do this.
So what's going on, guys? My name is Hong, and for those of you that followed us since like the beginning of last year,
oh, they must be like partners. I don't know Hong. I only listened to 7 seconds.
You may have heard of me, and I'm Hartley Live, right? So if you guys follow the case, and you guys know that Sebastian's been missing since mid-February.
The end of February.
There's been, it's getting escalated.
Hong, I'm going to stop you right there. 30 seconds, 33 seconds in. Not mid-February. No, not mid. Not the 15th, Hong. Not even the 20th, Hong.
It lie after.
Hong's the new Nick.
The lie, it gets bigger and bigger. And now that we're starting to get threats.
No, you're not,
all
Hong.
the other stuff that, like, if you guys will be on Twitter.
You could tickle a secret out of this guy. Come on now, Hong. Look at him looking. Look at him looking. He's looking right in the camera. I don't know how I got it that. I don't know how I got it that good, but
you guys will see that our lawyers are taking action, and it goes to a point that they even muzzle Nick. So I'm here to talk about Sebastian. Okay, so Sebastian's been missing since mid-February.
Why does he talk like him?
7 months.
They say Sebastian the same way. Sebastian. I don't know how they do it a certain way. I don't know. It irks me. I don't like the way you say it. You sound alike, but it's not their accent. I can't say that because I love Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia. My voice is from Philadelphia. I don't sound like them.
And these people, like the Dropfoots, Proudfoots.
Oh my God, get their name right. Okay, let's do it all together. Okay.
Each and every day.
This is what I meant to do after the X. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Everybody work out your hands. Work out your neck. Work out your shoulders. Just take a second. Everybody on replay, just take a second. Okay. Proud foot. Katie and Chris, proud foot. See what I did there? So just because you put two people together with the last name Proudfoot, it doesn't change it to Proudfeet. It's still Proudfoot. So, Proudfoot, the word of the day. I want you guys to use it into a sentence. Maybe you can do tomorrow because it's late. Use it in a sentence, but Proudfoot. See, we even got a cheerleader. Ladybugs split up the cheer though. It's okay. Proudfoot. Yeah. Man, that irks me. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I'll say it to the day that they find this boy and this all goes away for them. And even after that,
people up to trying to find this poor kid, a special kid.
What did he say? No, he didn't.
Like,
Hong. Where are you from, Hong?
What kind of parents? I'll tell you that.
I'm done. I bet you I bet you so hard that Sebastian could do everything that you're doing right now and probably better than you're doing it. Hong. He is special to us.
And these, what kind of parents will just don't really care about their son, right? And the reason I'm doing live here today, because these are all the TBIs, tips that's going in today, right? About Sebastian, they're all done. Like there's nothing. They have nothing.
What? That didn't go with the way you wanted it, Hong. This isn't going like you wanted it, Hong.
No one has anything. And as we're coming in trying to help, you have
I don't feel bad for him anymore.
And a mom trying to stop each and every one to help, let alone even step foot in town, trying to even search. And they're here long.
Stephen Crabtree told us that just like day before yesterday, they met up with Chris Proudfoot, and he gave them really big flyers. They needed flyers. They forgot their flyers. Chris Proudfoot comes up, and he gives them, I guess, they're bigger, they're not just the regular, stationery paper. I guess it was a little bit bigger. They're really nice, and that's what they ended up using and putting out. Because Terry Lynn had, I guess, her YouTube handle on the ones that they were going to use. They were supposed to use. And then they saw them and they're like, yeah, we're not doing that. So that's what that rumor on the street is. I don't take that with a grain of salt. But, whatever you say, Hong.
I'm saying, we can't go and help find the kid that's lost. Use your common
You mean Sebastian?
What do you mean you can't?
Use your common sense, Hong.
Put what? $1,000 on a poster? Oh, I'm sorry, a big billboard to say that you're.
Oh, I think I hate him even more than I don't like Nick. This guy's really getting under my skin. What is it? What, Hong? What have you done other than walk around a cemetery? Hong and Nick, they just walk around the woods in upper Pennsylvania. I don't even know, Philadelphia, outside of Philadelphia. Were you?
Your kids missing.
I know where you are.
$1,000 will only last for 1 day. With all due respect, my shoes cost more than $1,000.
Oh, Judy, I think I need a beer. I think I need a shot. My shoes cost more than $1,000. There are some parents that cannot afford. If somebody's child was lost right now and they not even that. We're not even going to go there. I don't want to put that on anyone. I'm not going to put that on anyone. That's bad juju. Let's just say I walked up to your door and I knocked on the door and asked you for $1,000. Could you all just hand me $1,000? It's nothing. It's nothing. Just like nothing. Because I'm going to ask everyone for $1,000 now, just because, And if you don't have it, I'll be like, you don't have that? It's only $1,000. I mean, shoot. My shoes cost more than $1,000. What is he talking about? He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt right now that he probably got from like Gabe's or something. Come on now. Don't be making fun of people.
So you're telling me that your son is worth less than a pair of sneakers?
Show me your shoes.
This is getting out of hand. Like, if you want to talk about it, let's come out. Let's have you guys come out and talk about the day that Sebastian went missing, the little light show that you guys have at the house, that you guys were walking around in flashlights. Let's talk about that. And also,
where's he getting his information? Where are these people getting their information from?
I gotta take my hat off to the Proudfoot parents.
Oh, he got hair.
Because if it wasn't for
I didn't picture him to have like long hair.
For them, the son would have been in jail a long time ago. You wouldn't have the cojones to come here, write letters, call the cops about people trying to find stepson. That sounds.
They're not even traveling outside of Pennsylvania. These guys, these two right here, these two fools can't even leave Pennsylvania. He's going to get the next C&D. I hope he does, Brandywine. I hope he does. I don't like this little guy. I thought I was going to feel bad for him. I really did, y'all. I thought I was going to feel bad for him. I told Vince earlier, I said, I'm going to feel bad for this guy because I said the internet's going to eat him alive. They're going to spit him up and they're going to chew and spit him out. Have at it.
A little too shady to me, you know? And like, what really grinds my gears, for those of you.
How about you just like get a different joke than Family Guy because that's super old. Why don't we get a camera that can focus in on you, Hong?
You that watch Family Guy, is that.
Look at that.
Is working off a CEO salary and has been spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to find this kid. And you go ahead, the stepdad goes ahead and say, you make this thing bigger, I will beat the living hell out of you. How's that logical?
So he's saying Chris Proudfoot, what did he just say to Chris Proudfoot? What did he just say? What did he just say?
And you go ahead, the stepdad goes ahead and say, you make this thing bigger?
He said, the stepdad said, you make this thing bigger,
I will beat the living hell out of you.
I will beat the living hell out of you.
How's that logical? How's that common sense? And like,
I don't think so. Don't think it went down like that. Don't think it was said like that. But I don't know.
I just don't get it. Like, our team and dog is trying so hard. Like our team and dog is trying so hard to help Mr. Rogers for free. And like, you go ahead and send letters to cops, whatever TBI or whatever cops that you have under your pocket, to give us more problems, to arrest people that's trying to help, and let alone like.
What's the point in any of that? They don't have anybody into the police station. If anybody has anybody in the police station, it's probably Seth. Let's be real about it. If anybody has any like law enforcement ties, I'm law enforcement. I'm a law enforcement officer. Where have we been hearing that from since the beginning of this case? I'm law enforcement. I'm a law enforcement officer. Not Chris and Camp Chris and Katie. Just been seeing, a lot on the other side. I wasn't expecting to unlock a new character today. I know, right? Hopefully you had a Hong on your bingo card, because I sure as hell didn't.
Guys, like, at the end of the day, it's 2024. 2024 is the year where truth is going to come out.
That's not me. That's not me. I don't know how long that goes for. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Let me turn this down. That's not me.
And the world will be watching on TV once the truth comes out.
Okay, I guess it's done.
Like, I noticed that What? A lot of people here.
Nick's probably crapping his pants right now, and he can't do nothing about it because this was live. Dummies. Them big dummies. Man. I don't go live very often. That's going to be your excuse. I don't care if you go live every day or if you don't go live at all.
It's been saying, oh, like, dogs in for the views, dogs in for the money.
Dog ain't even in it. I don't think anyone believes right now that Dog the Bounty Hunter is in this for any other reason than to promote his book on Banfield. One and done. One and done. He'll be in for probably another little, get him some, like a little bit more in the spotlight. He needs to put out his book.
We're not in for the money. How are we in it for the money? Like, I respect criticism, but like, I would take criticism with the people that are the same level as me. I'm not going to have somebody that comes out at night and say, we're in it for the money. We're in it for that. We're in it for this. And you're there with a $5 tank top and a $15 yoga pants dressed as the Big Show from WWE. Like, it sounds like you've been getting money to.
Who was wearing a tank top? The only person I know wearing a tank top was Betty underneath that blazer. So
come at us to tell us to stop. And like, you finally tried to stop. You muzzled this guy, and you got a loose canyon now.
If Chris wanted to make sure that that guy didn't talk anymore, I'm sure that Chris could make that happen without using the duct tape. He would just punch him in the mouth and break his jaw at this point, I'm sure. We're not even going to say allegedly or maybe or in my opinion. We're going to say if those two saw each other face to face, Chris would probably want to punch him in the face. So, Nick, I would just stay up in Pennsylvania because, I don't know. Right. The classic one, right? I was wondering what he was talking about with the tank top.
Like, I do not have a filter. I can say whatever I want. Like, and if those people that just think about, and Nick is more like politically correct. Like, I say whatever I want. I apologize for that. If it's not true, I will come back and I will talk about it as not true. But like, you don't go ahead and start pointing fingers when you don't even have the facts right. It sounds like you want to make more money than anyone else. The people.
We've went live every night debunking and just talking about all the lies that Nick's put out.
Well, that's
misinformation.
Like, it's common sense, guys. It's not that hard.
What's Nick thinking? Following this guy, blindly following him, literally just with his mouth taped. What's your thought process as this is going on? Just follow this guy with and look cool? Like, really, what are you thinking? What do you think?
Hard. Like, it's so easy that a 6th grader can figure it out. Okay? What parents, when the
yet 6 months later, and none of us has figured it out yet. They're hung, including you.
Kid goes missing in the middle of the night. The kid goes missing in the middle of the night, and you guys point fingers at the dad. You guys are pointing fingers at the dad, and the dad's nowhere around. I'm going to keep the channel going nonstop because we're here to find Sebastian. We're not here for drama. I just want to know where the kid is.
I thought this was Nick's channel.
Like, I don't get how once the kid goes missing, you go and you point fingers at the dad that doesn't even have the kid. Like, it's common sense, guys. It's not illegal yet. Just think.
You would think that the person that didn't have the kid would be the one that took the kid, though, right? I mean, that's usually like how that works.
Right? Like,
not saying that he did, because heaven forbid, I never said that ever. And by the way, that I've never said Seth Rogers was guilty of hurting his son. I want to make that clear. We talked about it last night, but I want to make sure I say it extra. I want to make sure it's crystal clear. I want one of them shirts now. It says crystal clear on it with a picture of Chris.
Like, if
you think Betty will make me one, or Sonia?
If you go out,
I'll pay for it.
If you go out and hire a babysitter to go out for the night,
can
like
you
a
stop
date night,
spitting?
And your kid goes missing.
Okay, Hong, you got to control your saliva. Okay, or I'm gonna have to close my eyes.
You're gonna be asking the babysitter where your kid is at. You're not gonna point at the parent.
What? Hold on.
Babysitter to go out. If you go out and hire a babysitter to go out for the night, like a date night, and your kid goes missing, you're going to be asking the babysitter where your kid is at. You're not going to point at the parent.
He's making no sense right here.
Like,
no, I don't know.
It's weird.
It's not
things
weird.
Are starting to show up to the light.
What's weird about this, the case is weird. But what's really weird is people like you that have come into this case. That's what's weird. 6 months after the fact. Where have you been, bruh? Seriously.
Where that, like, I'm getting stuff saying.
If this was like a brand new creator, it'd be one thing, right? It'd be different. They're coming into the platform. They see Sebastian Rogers' case. They want to cover it. This person's been on the platform, right? You've been on here. So, and I'm including Hong and Nick into one entity now. They're one person. You've been on the platform. You knew about this case. So I don't know why you're just like hitching in on it 6 months in, but there's something weird about it. We're all going to figure it out.
Oh, like the day after the kid went missing, the mom and the stepdad went on vacation. And you have supporters that's supporting them saying, oh, they put $1,000 on a billboard. Wow. $1,000. Like, don't the Dropfoots have their own private jet and all of that stuff that you guys?
Oh my God. Where are they from? Are they from the past? Like, are they from like when we were literally first covering this case? They have a jet. They have a jet. They're a private jet. Did they know that? I don't think the Proudfoots know that. Or wait, I'm sorry, not Proudfoots, Proud Feet. I'm sorry, I don't mean to confuse you guys. Proudfoot. I'm going to confuse people. Oh gosh, Judy said it gets better. I stopped watching after them 7 seconds because I was like, I'm just doing this one time. It's too exhausting. Shout out to the MVP, Nash Native, and Judy. You guys are watching this the second time. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much.
Doing up?
It's exhausting.
Like, all you could spend is just $1,000 trying to find a kid, a special, not even.
Don't want to say anything, but if he's Team Seth, right? Let's just be real because he hasn't said anything about Seth. Could we ask Hong how much Seth has put in for the kid, for his missing child, for Sebastian, compared to what he's gotten in Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, GoFundMe, and all of the different fundraisers and stuff that he's put on? Just saying, I'm sure someone's walked up to him and slipped him a couple $100 in his pocket before and said, nobody, don't even worry about it.
Not even a normal kid. I apologize. A kid, a special needs kid. Like, how horrible is that? Like, every day, like, you just go live your normal life. It's been this past 7 months, you live a normal life pretending your son is not missing. Like, that's something I'm not a parent yet, but that's something as any parent will not be able to do. And for those people that's pointing fingers that has kids, shame on you. Like,
shame on you.
what happens if
This guy don't have kids? I don't think so. He looks like a young guy. I mean, he looks pretty young. He looks like, I don't know, the way he's talking. I would pray you don't have no kids. Pray you don't have no kids. But really, buddy, Hong? How about what? Man, Hong, you're killing me today.
that happened
You're gonna
to
speed
your
him up a
child,
little. Oh,
and like your child went missing, and everybody said you did it. What are you gonna do then?
everyone has said they've done it.
That happened to your child, and like your child went missing, and everybody said you did it.
Yeah, go ask them. Go ask these creators that are doing that to Katie. Go ask them. They shouldn't be doing that to the mother of a missing child.
What are you gonna do then? Huh? You have a guy that's a CO that works crazy hours in a state prison, comes back home, and then goes out to find his kid, and you guys are threatening him, saying he's the one that killed him. He's the one that took his kid away. He's the one that did this and that. Like, this is the only guy that's been putting out money to help find the kid.
What? Katie has been getting railroaded for the last 6, almost 7 now that we're talking about it, 6.5 months. What do you mean? So just because somebody's finally, there's some creators that are standing up and being like, hold up a second here. Like, I've been saying this for a long time. I don't know. Maybe there's more people coming up. But I don't know. But some of us are saying, Seth isn't such a great guy. Now, I'm not saying he did anything to his son. I'm not saying that at all. I don't think he did. But I don't think he's a great guy. And that's what's coming out. And they don't want that. They don't want that look. They don't want that look. Well, sorry, it's here. It's staying. And it's all because of the stuff that he's put out there. And Katie and Chris have stayed silent. And man, oh man, is this working to their benefit. When you just stay silent and you just let it all play out.
I apologize. He's not a CEO. He works as a jailer. You see, that's
a jailer.
That's how I am. Like, if I get it wrong, I fix it.
Wait,
but like, also, that's how I am. Like, if I get it wrong, I fix it. See,
hold on, let me
did this and that. Like, this is the only guy that's been putting out money to help find the kid. I apologize. He's not a CEO. He works as a jailer. You see, that's how I am. Like, if I get it wrong, I fix it.
It's because dude just told you got it wrong, and you looked down at the phone, it looked like, and it probably said jailer on there. What do you, Hong?
But like, also,
thanks for being so honest with us, Hong. We have you on camera. Oh my.
You're not, like, that's more, the parents are.
That is literally like me telling y'all a lie, and then I look down and I'm like, and then I tell you the truth, and I say, see, I'm truthful with y'all. I wouldn't lie to y'all.
Step parents to me are acting more like a Chris Watts than any other thing. Like, and like, with all due respect, if you guys look,
what does this have nothing to do? Those are what? Hong, is that the case that you covered or something? Because someone explained to me what Chris Watts has to do with Sebastian Wayne, Drake Rogers. Like, is there any way that we could even fit that? There's 2 parents. No. We have 1 parent over here. No, but I'm not really seeing it. Not really seeing it. I'm not seeing the Chris Watts. This dumb, yeah, right, Captain? Bam. You big dumb. Just saying.
All of like,
someone's going around. It just made me think of this person, but there's someone going around with the name, and it might even be on here, Team Dum Dum, and it made me laugh so hard today. Just made me laugh.
Murders or whatever in history and stuff like that. If you guys are pointing at the dad, you shouldn't be. Because if a dad went and killed his beloved child, he's going to kill his wife too.
But the mom could do it. Hong, you need to check yourself, Hong.
You know, like something strange is going on. We're going to find out what it is. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
You're the strange thing. You're it, Hong.
Even though that like people are being chased out, we're not like that. Like if you
because they can't get in there. Your dude can't leave the state. He's on parole. It's a thing of parole. It's part of his parole. He's on parole because he was in prison.
Want war? We'll give you war.
Years. Prison. You did prison time, buddy.
Like Dog is mad. Like the stuff that like these
and Dog has done it too. For M.
People has been saying. I mean, like honestly, Dog's a very peaceful person. He's not the type to talk about anything or gets mad. But if you talk and do something to his team, that's a different question, brother. Like that's a no-no. Like we're all team Sebastian. Like honestly, to all you haters, you know, I don't care if you hate. Just as long as you could help us find Sebastian, like I'm pretty sure you guys need the money more than us. You know, like if you guys could figure out where Sebastian is, you could hate us all you like. You're still getting $100,000. I don't care if you're a hater or you're with us or you're against us, you know? Like this is Team Sebastian. And what gets me going is that like the Dropfoots has his son.
Like, what is that? Okay, like that's not even funny. That's like actually not funny at all, Hong. That's actually fucking pathetic. What makes you think of the word Dropfoot? What is that? What does it make you? Makes you think of that? So you know somebody apparently that has Dropfoot is what I'm going to assume. Is it somebody in your family that has this? Because that would be really, really sad. But I mean, for you to think of that, all of a sudden, it pisses me off. Just to be like, oh yeah. Because your girl over here, if it wasn't for 2 freaking boots and my brain and my will power, I would have 2 feet right now that are both dropped. So I would have 2 of them. So everybody that wants to, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm taking it personally. I am. Hong, I'm taking it personally. I'm taking the last name personally. So
all protected all these years. I mean, like, I gotta give my props to the family, the mom and dad. Like, the guy's what, 40, 50 years old and still living with his parents? And he has all sorts of confidence. Going on TV live saying, oh.
Who lives with their parents? Going on TV live. Who's he talking about now?
That, like, the Dropfoots has his son all protected all these years. I mean, like, I gotta give my props to the family, the mom and dad. Like, the guy's what, 40, 50 years old and still living with his parents? And he has all sorts of confidence. Going on TV live saying, oh, we're not gonna find him. How do you know we're not gonna find him? If you know something, let us.
Who is he talking about? I'm really confused. Is anyone else confused with life? Oh, and Catherine, we are going to be able to walk. You're going to learn. You're going to learn that shit. It's easy. You can do it. It's not easy, but you can do it. It's not easy, but you can do it. I know you can. Yeah, I'm mad. If I start throwing cuss words around, you know I'm mad. Well, shit. Them nurses forgot to put them boots on my feet sometimes. They just did. They just forgot. It was not their fault. I mean, I say that about everything. It's not your fault. It's my fault. But no, like really, I would just call them in and be like, hey, come put them on my feet. And they were these space looking boots. They were the worst. But it was what I had to do, you know?
No. Like,
so, I mean, I don't know why everyone wants to make fun of the last name. I mean, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Maybe it's because I have a first name and a last name that was both made fun of. My first name was it was made fun of. I don't know why, because it was spelled Tanya and it was Tanya instead of Tanya. I used to get it bad. So,
like, if you notice that, I mean, like, I don't know you personally, but like, for you to say something like that, I know you can't sleep at night because you know what happened. Like, come on. You go on national television, lie after lie after lie.
your dude didn't even know that they were on Nancy Grace.
Over here saying, oh, like, TBI won't let us go out to search for your son, or get on Nancy Grace saying, oh, what was it? We communicated with the police. We helped and everything. What did you do?
I think he's
Because it
texting him or
sounds like
something,
for the
showing him.
past 7 months is you went in an RV to vacation, came back and shot
Is he back there doing like TikTok or something?
for a Harley.
You know what he should have done? Just worn a mask. If he wanted to like silence himself, like give him the look that he's being like silenced, I would have put a mask on. I hope that tape hurts. I know it's going to hurt.
And
coming off.
And a day that says you guys can't leave the house, you guys went to a fancy restaurant and dined out instead of searching for your son.
What fancy restaurant? They've never been to a fancy restaurant. You talking about the barbecue place? Real fancy, $1,000 shoes.
I mean, does that sound innocent to me?
Right, Pam?
I don't think so. I mean, like, it's 2024. It's like, think first is not illegal yet. If you think and get all the things together, things are starting to get shady. And like, something is going on down in Tennessee, to be honest. Like, I don't know what, but like Tennessee, something fishy is going on. Because first, Joshua Zimmerman.
About to say, watch out, you guys. They're going to be trying to go through all these different cases in Tennessee. They're going to be like summer wells. They're going to leach onto that community. The Holly and Schnapp case. Leyland Centinela, wasn't she from there too? Tennessee? I don't know if Layla was or not. But there are a lot of people that are missing in Tennessee. But there's a lot of people that are missing in every state. Come to Ohio. We have the most. Come to Ohio. We welcome you. Come find me. We don't really welcome you, but that's what the sign says. Ohio welcomes you. It's just what this says. So,
like, just left court, took everything, Mrs.
So basically, what I'm gathering is either they got a C&D. I think they got a C&D, and I think that this is his excuse to not talk about them. I don't think it really has anything to do with the C&D. I think that he just couldn't create content around Sebastian Rogers' case because nobody's buying his bullcrap. Even in his live chats, I see some people in there. Y'all be like, no, like that's not right. I'm like, go get them because like, it'll be. I mean, they say things that's such like that is misinformation. I mean, and you guys just correct them on it, and then most of the time you get blocked.
Ran out of court for murder, took all the surveillance cameras, everything, found this guy in Chicago. Our team and Dog found this guy in Chicago,
no, you didn't.
Which they apprehended. And then this case. Like, how come every time that there's a case?
Every time. So they've worked one case. And I don't even know about that. I don't know what happened in that case. I don't know if he's saying what he's saying is true or not. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say probably not. Or maybe it is true. And that's what got their ego so inflated. Because, I mean, something had to have happened.
Something like this, it doesn't make sense. And is all in like Mississippi, Tennessee, all the weird places. Small towns.
It's weird.
Where these people are scared to talk to people that has money. And like these people that has money are thinking they could get away with anything that they want. Well, like, buddy, this is America. It's not supposed to work like that.
What are you talking about?
This is about all the Proudfoots, Dropfoots, whatever they call them. The crisp, what is it? The Kelly or whatever, Katie, Dropfoot, Proudfoots that they call themselves. I don't think they're that proud. Like I don't think they should just call themselves Proudfoots because they're. I mean, like, what is it? They're proud enough to put a crime and think they could get away with it. That's not true. Like, more like Dropfoots to me. They're dropping the ball because they're not even playing innocent.
It's like they're not very educated. You know, that's what I'm getting here. The education system has failed our children. Like my age and older and younger. Like, I mean, like, give me 10 years below me and 10 years above me. Look at this cat. Now that's a screenshot if anyone needs to get one. I should take a screenshot of that. I should take a picture of this. Earlier, I tried to do this and I did it. Oh, I did it. I couldn't do it earlier. Vincent was like, well, your finger's not on the right keys. And I was like, oh, it's not. I was like, why isn't this working?
Like, the family's not even playing innocent. The family is just like, oh, kid went missing.
And he just keeps tightening the tape. I hope it hurts so bad. I do. I hope it tears off all of his little hairs. It's not gonna kill him. Just gonna hurt him a little.
Saying, great, let's go on vacation. Like, you want to you want to upgrade a new RV or upgrade the 747, the private jet that the family has? Like, no, it's not supposed to be like that. And like these little counties,
even if they did have a private jet, who cares? Are you jealous? $1,000 shoes
or whatever. These little, like I wouldn't say deputies or whatever, but like these people are scared to talk to them or even go and question.
Did he say deputies?
These little, like I wouldn't say deputies or whatever, but like
you want to make fun of somebody? You want to make fun of somebody. We can't even make fun of him by saying Proudfoot wrong because I think he just can't pronounce the name Proudfoot. That's what it is. These people cannot pronounce the word Proudfoot. Deputies. I don't know how he said it, but that was adorable. Deputies.
These people are scared to talk to them or even went and go and question. like you're here saying you're cooperating. What is it the wife
Must
beater?
Be the way he says his P's or something. I can hear it in the cooperating too.
Child beating, like in your head, telling that you're cooperating because you're not.
Is anyone else?
You're not cooperating. What are you cooperating with? Calling people? Oh, like such and such is trying to find my son, or what's that other lady? What's the YouTuber's name? Bullhorn Betty. Yeah, she was trying to find your son, and you have the poor lady arrested.
She didn't look at one time. She didn't look one time. She forgot her snake boots. Remember the snake boots? Remember? She didn't take her snake boots. What about when she went for court? Why didn't she bring them then? Because she forgot them the last time she was there. Then she forgot them every time. Just happens to forget the one thing that she needs to look for Sebastian. She won't look without her snake boots.
Who will be able to step foot in that town to find your son when you have...
I would never want to talk to him face to face. He blows too much smoke out of his mouth.
When you have the power to have one phone call and get somebody arrested. Like, I wonder how much money are the parents donating each year to have that type of power there. Like, I understand that you're in a small town, you might be a catfish in a pond in there, but like if you come to PA, you're just a little shrimp in the ocean. Like a couple of million ain't gonna help you. You know, the truth will come to light. Like, and I started noticing that most of you trolls, or I call it piglets, that's oinking off, oink oink, out here, mainly come out at night. Like it's getting fishier and fishier.
I do come out at night, but I come out in the morning too. So who comes out at night? Who comes out at night that's against Seth? Other than me. I'm not against Seth, but you know what I mean? I'm not I'm not out here like going hard on the Proudfoots. I'm like, because I'm just trying to figure out who they're talking about. I know they're not talking about me. I know they're not talking about me. No one even knows me over here, but I wonder who they're talking about. Who comes out at night other than the 2 a.m. girls on TikTok?
Sounds like somebody's paying you guys.
Stop. The spit just keeps flying out of this guy's mouth. I can't
come out at night. Like it's starting to get funny to a point that like every day there's this lady that dresses as Big Show that just talks and just oinks away every night. And the funny thing is, if the person that's been paying you is the person that caused harm or anything to this poor child, you're an accomplice. So that what?
This is why my blood pressure's
$1,000,
high.
that $20, that $600 that you got paid from, you're getting 5 to 10 years. And trust me, buddy, like I'm not as nice as Nick. I'm not scared of having controversy. I will bring hell down on earth on you so fast that you will think that you're a basketball player because you're gonna be having so many court dates throughout this year that it's not even gonna be funny.
This guy always not good with it. He's not good. Man, you're from Philadelphia? You must never eat in the city. You must never eat in the city. And if you know, you know. You must never, ever eat because your mouth is way too small. You are too small of you're just too small of a person to matter in Philadelphia.
Like, have you ever thought about that? That the person that you're helping, trying to stop the people that's trying to find this kid.
You look like he does, though.
Did it? Anyone ever thought about that? Because I have. The first thing I got, the first thing I got when they said the day of the kid went missing.
Stop saying the kid. What kid? What do you mean? What kid? You mean Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers?
That's done said. I mean, like
that's how much he cares about this case. Okay, that just shows you right there. He has not said his name at all. I don't even think he knows his name. I don't think he knows his name.
I don't even have to say anything.
Say it. Say his name.
Like even Chris Watts tried to be like, I don't know where my wife is. I don't know where my kids is. Until this guy can't sleep at night.
He never said that.
That's your sins. That's something.
He never said it like that.
That's telling you that you did something bad. That's why you can't sleep at night. But you won't let the truth out. That's what's going to kill you. That's what's going to kill you mentally. Because the truth will set you free. And you don't even have the truth. I'm just saying that, like, look at what happened to Chris Watts. Once he told the truth, he's happier in jail than anything. Admit to your wrongdoings. So
he's not happier in jail.
But in this case, the family has so much money. He thinks they think they could just get away with everything. I mean, like, now I understand that, like,
okay, you're just so damn confusing. You are so confusing.
You know, like you beat like the 3 wives that you had, your 3 ex-wives. You knocked the braces out of your daughter's teeth, and you're still not in jail because mommy and daddy. So, like, that's what's giving you the confidence to think like, oh, if you did something, I'm gonna be out of it because mommy and daddy got me. That's a shame. You're 50-something years old. Like, is that why that it wasn't your child? That's why the only thing that you spent was $1,000.
What? He's just like really talking out of his ass here, but we're gonna let him talk out of it because I mean, yeah.
You're 50-something years old. Like, is that why that it wasn't your child? That's why the only thing that you spent was $1,000 to find the kid. Like,
he's trying to say, like, because he's not, or because he's too old to have a kid 15. He wasn't math. He couldn't do the math. He was a math in there. He was zipping out. He was frying out there. So he spun it to this narrative.
I've never seen, me personally, I don't care if you're a stepdad or
you're the worst with the comebacks. Okay? He didn't have any siblings growing up. This guy cannot do a comeback to save his life. He ain't quick with it.
If a child goes missing, you would at least try your best to find him, let alone, like, not giving a crap. That's your son. Like, that is your son. That's an outrage. Like that.
But you just said it wasn't his son. So is it or is it not? Huh?
That's an outrage to anywhere. That's an outrage to the Chinese community.
What?
And anything.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what did I miss? What did I just miss? Hold on. I missed something. Wait, where did we go? Where did we just go? Why? Okay, I must have missed something. We gotta go back a couple seconds.
That's okay. If a child goes missing, you would at least try your best to find him, let alone like not giving a crap. That's your son. Like, that is your son. That's an outrage. Like, that's an outrage to anywhere. That's an outrage to the Chinese community and anything.
Is he Chinese? Is Hung Chinese? I don't know what kind of Asian Hung is, but I can find out.
That's just
that's all he gives us. He doesn't say like this is an outrage to the Chinese community, the Japanese community, the Creole community, the Haitian community, like the white community. Like he doesn't go through any of the communities other than this would be an outrage to the Chinese community. What are you talking about, Hung? Like, right, who's Chinese, Jerry? Maybe Hung. I don't think so, though. I don't know. But that's what he's saying. It's like, are you trying to? He must have a full chat. Like, I mean, when I say full, I mean like 100 people or so, and he's going, oh my God, people are listening to me. We're going to go back and listen to it again. Because
that's an outrage to any.
He's just making up stuff.
Not giving a.
Nick, give your dude a script. Hold it for him. And he can walk and you can go walk backwards with the script or something.
That's your son. Like, that is your son. That's an outrage. Like, that's an outrage to anywhere. That's an outrage to the Chinese community and anything.
And anything.
That's just.
What did the Chinese do to you, Hung?
Like, it's not right. And let alone, like, why won't you come on? I know you won't come on because
they're not going to come on your stupid channel. You don't have a channel first and foremost, and your friend there, they put a C and D out on him. I would love to go on people's pages, that I give a C and D put out on.
All you're doing is just hiding behind back, writing letters, calling cops on whoever's stepping foot in town, trying to find this kid. To be honest, like, at this point, it's better if someone else takes charge of the case, not whatever TBI or CBS, whatever team that they have over there, because it sounds like they're just a bunch of kangaroos jumping around town, be sniffing around trying to find a kid that's been missing for 7 months. Like, guys, like, it's not like a Mojo Jojo contest, all right? Like,
a what?
It's a kid. A life is in stake. And
no, a life isn't at stake. What are you talking about? Whatever has happened to Sebastian right now has happened to him. What do you mean life is at stake? And in my humble opinion, I don't think there's a life at stake. What do you mean there's a life at stake here? You know where he's at? Do you think somebody kidnapped him? Hung, talk to us, Hung, because I'm gonna pick up what you're putting down. So Hung thinks somebody done kidnapped them and they're just gonna wait around, I guess, for him to come back. I don't know at this point. My head feels like it's fried. Hung, you got me.
You're here saying, oh, we have every department down to anything to help.
But we don't have those 45 investigators that you guys got, or 42 that you're paying $120,000 a year for the grand total of $2.6 million a year. Come on now, who's paying the $2 million bill for Seth Rogers?
Plus, and like when DC comes in and reach out to ask for help, you guys don't even say anything.
Awesome.
Like, I don't know if you guys know, but like the marshals this year have a whole department just to find missing kids. Okay. And Dog called them to help them try to get them involved. And
like, dog can call the marshals and say, hey, can you get involved? This guy's for real? People believe this guy. Because I thought Nick picked him out of a special kind of stupid. I really did. I thought it was a look. I thought it was because maybe people believe Asian people more than white people. That's what I kind of thought. I thought there was something behind it. I'm not going to lie. Call me what you want. Don't call me fronts. I'm just saying. So I thought maybe that was Nick's whole thing, but no, these guys are friends. These guys really get down with the get down.
Because
you know how, like, when you're in court, they'll have you like wear blue or like a tan color, like a neutral, to make you seem like you're not guilty. That's what I was thinking they were doing with this guy, but no, he thinks just like him.
my knowledge,
Thinks just like him.
it's a Mojo Jojo measuring contest over there saying, nah, we got this. We don't need your help. We know we
I even asked Vincent
got
about
good
it.
leads, man. We got good leads. Yeah, the rich stepdad, the rich family has been telling us where he's at. We have good leads. No, you don't. All your leads are dead. You have
Bro, you're the one walking in a cemetery for the last 26 minutes.
nothing. 7 months? 7 months. If I was an escaped prisoner, 7 months, I would have been out of this world by now.
Oh, here we go with the escaped prisoner, because that's all they can go back to is what they, the one case they know.
To be honest, I could be in space. And you're here still running around town saying, oh, we will find this kid. We will find this kid. That's not the case. Like, Team Sebastian is,
What do you mean that's not the case?
at this point, we should reach out
I
to
thought that he was
every
kidnapped.
branch in this state for help. Let alone like
What
a
is he
little
talking about? Every branch in the state.
Tennessee bureau. What is that going to do?
But you just said that.
Because you guys are scared.
You just said to reach out to everybody in the state, but you don't want the state's help? Like, how? I mean, seriously. Hung. You can't be this ignorant, Hung, to really just be saying that all in the same sentence like that.
That my state for help.
Let me go back and look.
We should reach out to every branch in this state for help. Let alone like a little Tennessee bureau. What is that going to do?
What's he high on? I want some. Hung, what you got, boy? What you got?
Because you guys are scared that mommy and daddy has money, and you guys don't know what to do.
You've been saying that there's private jets and stuff involved. No. What are you talking about now, Hung?
You guys are scared to kick the door in.
They don't need to kick the door in. They walk through it. That would just be more money they'd have to give the Proudfoots. What are you talking about? Why would they kick their door in when they could walk through it?
To ask where Sebastian is.
This is what like cracks me up about this. This is what gets my mind going. It makes me feel like I've got smoke coming out of my ears, because there's only 3 options here. Right? Either he walked out and no camera caught him because he was wearing all black in the dead of night. Option 2, Katie Proudfoot put him in her pickle bag, as Betty says, or whatever, and put him in the car and then drove the big vehicle out of the driveway, but nobody saw that on camera. Or the third option. What was my third option? I can't remember my third option. He's still in the house. My third option is he's still in the house and he's in the walls. So either he walked out on his own or with somebody or whatever, and he wasn't seen in the dead of night. Now we can't account for 2 people walking out the front door, because I think that could maybe that would pick something up, But if you're one person, or he tunneled to China. Okay, Austin, now you got me. Man, you guys are good thinkers over there. Man, that one got me. He tunneled his way to, or he tunneled. Or fourth option, Sean did something. It's just crazy. Like, there's only a few options if you think about it. Like,
where's Sebastian? Like this is something that just really irks me, like we're just
clue.
here trying to help look for Sebastian. Like, Sebastian is our number one priority. All those speed bumps that you're bringing towards us are only speed bumps. And believe me, buddy, our cars are not that low that a little speed bump is going to do something. Like, with all due respect,
Look, he
like, the more
overly
speed bumps,
explains. That's what it is. He overly explains his jokes. That's what hung. No, you should just let it go.
the more guilty you're going to show yourself to where Sebastian is. Keep lying
Like
on
one big old long run-on sentence.
TV. Keep lying on TV. The more lies, the more of the light's going to come out. Like I said, like everyone said, Sebastian's favorite color is green. Green will shine as a bright color out from the dark. I would be back on tonight, and like with all due respect, like, I'm on Nick's page. I can't say much, but like and subscribe, and it's my page now, I guess. Like, we'll find
What?
Sebastian. Green heart Sebastian. Let the green come out of the dark. Okay? Like and subscribe.
We see you back there, you idiot. Hey, we see you, Nick. This is Nick the Hat's. This is from, let me repeat that. This is from Nick the Hat's YouTube page as of 10:50, September the 12th. Let me double check. Just make sure he didn't go put it up in Hong's name all of a sudden. Nope, it's still in Nick's name. Okay. Man, oh man, these two. Where did we get these two from? Really? Really? Hong, you disappointed me there. You disappoint. I thought I was going to be on Team Hong. I thought I was going to be like, man, don't be messing with Hong. He's a good guy. No. Hong, you're not cool. You're not cool. I wish I knew why they brought him in, but I guess it's because he's Nick's only friend. Yeah, Nick's live stream via Hong, right? I wish they would too, Clue. I wish they'd come down there. They won't. They on parole. Parolees. I don't know if Hong is on parole. I wonder if maybe. Hong doesn't look like he breaks the rules. Like, he looks like he's going to break the rules like right now, and he's going to get caught and he's going to be crying. But then again, Hong could be down. You know what I mean? He could be down. So, I don't know. I thought he was a spokesperson when I first saw him. I thought he was bringing him in to help be a spokesperson, but he really walked around with that tape on his mouth. And I told you my mom did that once, and it hurt her. And she did have real like porcelain type of skin. That's what it looked like. It looked almost like glass. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. She just looked like she was going to break. But she put duct tape over her mouth and she tried to peel it. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt her bad. She was like, I'll never do that again. I'm like, yeah, why'd you do that? Like, she's like, I thought it'd be funny. And I'm like, well, you're not funny. You're hurting now. It was pretty funny. Bing and bong. I don't know why that made me laugh so much, but it did that because it does look like that. Nick and Hong. I wonder what their channel is going to be named. Wonder what they'll name their new channel. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I think that's all I have for you guys. Really, let me see if there's anything else that's going on. There is a lot of stuff to dig into though about these people. These people I don't know what's going on. They're all connected somehow. And I don't know if it's gonna, I don't know. It's just weird. How they're all connected. Like, who was that I was watching earlier? I was watching her video. She did a really good video earlier over this. She was covering, I don't want to like mess it up. So let me see if I can go over there. See if I can find it. Oh, I actually brought up her channel. Look at that. It did it for once. It never brings it up for me. She went over the Joseph Linsnack issues of the legal warnings. It says legal warnings to content creators in Sebastian Rogers' case. Here, I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want to go and watch it. It was pretty interesting, I thought. I was like, dang, it took her like 5 seconds. You know, like when you're on like Twitter or whatever, YouTube, or, you know, and you're listening to things, you can just like kind of type out what you need to look up like right then and there. She did it very quick. I can't mentally. No, Nash Native, you did good. You watched it twice. Man, I appreciate that. I did that, but that's why I didn't. That's why I stopped it at 7 seconds in. I was like, this is going to be too good for me not to, you know, watch with all of you guys. Because if I watch it, well, I watched one of his lives before I came on live with you guys, and I was like, no, nah. I was exhausted. I was exhausted. He repeated exactly what the rumors were. Yeah, that's what he's been doing, Michelle. That's what he's been doing. That's what he's been doing. That's what Nick was doing. And that's why I was doing 2 lives a day just so we could keep up with like some of the misinformation. I was like, every time Nick comes out here and does a live, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do a live showing you guys that this isn't right. I was on it there for a minute too. I was like going neck and neck. And then, you know, he lost me with something. I forget which case. We decided to do a different case. I think it was like Idaho or something. I was like, I got to get out of Sebastian for a night. But speaking of Idaho, they did change the venue in the Brian Kohlberger trial. So he's going to Ada. He's going to Boise. In my opinion, I feel like this doesn't set a very good precedent on the state of Idaho to now have a third trial in the span of 2 years in Boise, because their smaller towns can't, you know, take the heat. In my personal opinion, I mean, I would be voting for something different to be going on over there. Because that's what they did with Lori Vallow. That's what they did with Chad. They threw those people in Boise, and then they took the cameras out of the courtroom. So everybody's going to have to be like really super, 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 super good until Brian Kohlberger is in there and on trial. Like, so like, you know, 6 months before the trial, let's just all be quiet. Maybe 4 months. We'll all just be nice and quiet until the first day. And then I'll hit the live and we'll all be here. Because that's what it was. It was like so much noise and stuff was happening in that case where they were just like, it's just too much. We're just going to take the cameras out. And I'm like, is that what it is? Electrical tape? Yeah, he's dumb. He's not very smart. Be putting that on his face. It's going to be hurting so bad. Hong is going to be like, I can't help it, bro. Yeah, Nick got in trouble. That clown blocked me on X. He hasn't blocked me yet. I've been asking questions too, like, because he said, we're out of phase 1. We're going into phase 2. And I was like, cool. I said, cool. I said, you wouldn't mind telling us all, surely, right? What phase 1 was. Since you already completed it, you could tell us what it was. And I never got an answer. Never got an answer to what phase 1 was. I guess phase 1 was just getting under the YouTuber skin. Check, check, check. You did that. But I think that's all I got for you. I'm not going to be live probably tomorrow during the day, but I will be tomorrow during the night. Cool. I agree with that. That's probably why he has a lot of criminals coming in on his side. Taking over the world like Pinky in the Brain. No, I like Pinky in the Brain. I don't want them to be Pinky in the Brain. We need a whiteboard. I thought about that a long time ago, Nash Dave. I thought about doing it to my wall. Like making my wall to where it's like a chalkboard. Because it's like the dark color, you know, kind of looks like a chalkboard. I used to like, I mean, that would probably be like my childhood dream come true. That would be. Because I used to play school when I was a kid. When I was like little, you know, like I'd go to school and then I'd come home and I like play school when I was like in like, you know, pre-K, whatever. So yeah. Oh, he's not paying for his private investigators? Well, he did get the free ones before. Yeah, nobody. Sean's not very smart. I like that we're all calling him like Sean now. I've been calling him Seth a little bit tonight, but we have been calling him Sean. He might as well just accept his new fate. Blocking me didn't help. I posted a screenshot where he blocked me with the post. Yeah, I don't know. And the retainer for that attorney wasn't the attorney like 500,000 or something? Yeah, free flyers. I don't understand that. Like, I mean, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, do that. Then you could do the thing I was saying, like you could write on it and be like, "Listen up, bitches." And then you can point with the chalk. I can hear myself, "Listen up," and then just I have the worst handwriting. Y'all wouldn't be able to read it, or I would do it, something like that. But I bet Clue has nice handwriting. You look like you have nice handwriting. I have the worst handwriting ever in the world. Like, I can't even read my own handwriting. Well, then I'm gonna jump off here and get some rest. Oh, I just hit the mouse with my hand. And I'll be back on tomorrow evening, probably about the same time, 9:15, something like that. Um, Anybody else have any questions for me? The only thing worse than Hong is if Tony got a CND. Yeah, and we got a Temu Tony. I think Tony is the Temu version of a PR guy. I would throw the eraser at the screen. I would. Yeah, I would. Well, actually, you know what? I forgot. I keep forgetting about these flags I have back here. I can't reach them. What I can. I can reach two of them. One for Hong, one for Nick. I'm gonna start putting people's names on these. I think that's what I should do. Hong and then Nick. Like put their name on them. I have I think like 12 of them or something like that. One of them broke. I think they came in a pack of 13. One broke or pack of 12. I don't know. But thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate you. Red flag party here. But I do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I will see you guys all on the next live. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you. But be good to each other. Tomorrow's Friday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.